Well, I've had a hell of a day today. I'm only taking video of myself because I am bored and this hoe does not have a Bluetooth radio in it, or this damn thing don't even have an aux cord in it. So I can't listen to my MN Millennial Farmer podcast called Off the Husk with Zach Johnson, which is a really good podcast. So I guess I'm just going to take a video of me talking to you guys or talking to myself, because nobody watches these videos anyway. I'm running a 324 long stick, an old one. It's an HM one. Windows are getting fogged up. So the day, let's see, where should I start for the day? It's been a crazy day. I guess I'll start. I'll have to edit that out. That was ugly. I guess I'll start with me driving my 30-ton Volvo truck. I guess that's where we'll start out. Today. Oh, okay. Settings. Back. Close. Alright. Okay, back to Volvo. Driving 30-ton. Okay, shoot, we probably didn't start till about... We usually don't start till about 8. Because we gotta let the trucks and stuff warm up. We usually start around 7:30. We walk out of the office at around 7:30. And usually let everything warm up, fuel up and stuff. So today I thought we were going to be working in this pond down here. But I guess we're not, because the roads up top were too muddy. Or too slick. We're not even driving on dirt. We're driving back there. We're driving on ash. This fly ash stuff that came out of these ponds at AEP in the Muskingum plant. It would have been. Pretty cool place if you ever toured it. I got to tour it before they shut down. That was a pretty cool place, but all their technology was so outdated and everything, and the environmentalists and stuff didn't help at all, because I think it was like low sulfur coal they were putting out or something like that. Some kind of sulfur coal, high sulfur, low sulfur coal. But the plant, we got 2 other plants after this one shut down. And those 2 plants, there's one in Waterford and there's one right behind Beverly. Those 2 plants alone can't make up the power that this plant here used to put out by itself. That's how big this plant was. This plant is huge. back to 30 ton. Oh yeah. Okay. We got a 45 ton in. Well, I was almost getting loaded. I was just about to get loaded, and I saw this because you can see the road there. The road's up on a hill. You can see everything coming before it passes our job site. So I saw the 45 ton Volvo A45 GFS, I think, something like that. Pretty nice truck, air ride suspension and everything. So I saw that coming in, and I waited for about 10 minutes. And Billy, he's my foreman, he told me to come up there and take my 30 ton up and switch it out with the 45, because they were going to take that 35 ton out of here, which they did. But the thing I liked about that 30 ton was it had its own automatic greaser on it. It was like a twin, it was called a twin automatic greaser or something like that. I don't know, it was pretty cool. And it had like the light package and everything in it. I thought it was pretty neat. But it was a small truck, which didn't bother me. But it didn't have the air ride. It didn't have the air suspension like the 45 do. 45 tons are the only. And the 45 tons are the only trucks that I think really have air ride, because they're big and expensive. And the money that you're gonna pay for a truck like that, you better have air ride, because they gotta have air ride. They're so heavy. If they didn't, they'd break all the time, honestly. So, anyways, I got my new 45 ton. I got in it. They took that off the semi, and I got on it. In the meantime, my buddy. Whoa, that was close. My buddy who I work with, his tire went flat on his Cat 725. He got a railroad spike in it, because, oh my god, this shit's heavy. This is clay, straight clay. Ah! Oh my god, that's nothing but clay. I don't know if I should separate that or what. Now I just mix it up and run around. Maybe I should separate this kind of, because this is all clay. Let's put it right there. I don't know if we're going to separate it or not, but it's pure clay, and that's what we need. So I got on the 45 ton. I got the 45 ton. My buddy, while he was getting his truck worked on, he was going to ride with me, because he's never driven one of the Volvos. So I was going to, kind of teach him how to drive it and all that stuff. I did my first load, and then it threw a code saying that the transmission oil level was low. So we took it up. Took it up to the building, or our office, which we have like oils and shit in there. Took it up to the office, put transmission fluid in it, because it was empty. I don't know why the company wouldn't fucking check all the fluids before they gave it to us, but the transmission fluid was completely gone. Well, it wasn't completely gone, but it was down past low. And you would have thought that a company, I mean, this is a it's a nice rental company that we're getting it from. Everything's brand new. Other than this hoe, but we didn't get this hoe from them. This thing's from a Hyocat. This thing's a dinosaur. It's older than crap. And it runs like a dinosaur. But I do like this long stick better than our new Volvo 300 long stick. This one, to me, I like this cat. It's a lot easier to maneuver. And that Volvo, I feel like it's just too big because the bucket's bigger on it and the boom and everything's bigger on the Volvo. And I feel like it doesn't have the power to work with the weight that it has on the front of it, because it sucks whenever you're swinging because you always swing too far. It shakes like crazy, and the hydraulics are way too quick. They're way too sensitive. I mean, it's good for doing like precision grade work, but what I'm doing, I don't have to do no precision grade work, and that's a good thing. Because I probably suck at precision grade work. Come on. So yeah, after that transmission fluid, they threw a bunch of other codes, like stuff about DEF, and there was 4 other ones, so I had to leave it to have Alta's the name. We had to leave it for Alta to come check it out. I hope they come tomorrow so I can get back in my truck, because this swinging back and forth stuff gets pretty boring after a while. Better be more careful. So, man, that clay stuff does make a stick. Maybe I can stick my bucket in there in the water and kind of wash it off. There's a little river down here. Coming out. Truck coming out. Loaded truck coming out. Cappy. Loaded truck coming out. Yeah, that's alright by me. I've ran a 324 before. I've ran a newer one, bump stick, on Price Gregory Pipeline last summer of 2018. Yeah, 2018. So, summer of 2018, I was a pipelining. I actually like that job. Days, whenever you know how like you're working there and say that you hate it, and then whenever you move to a different type of job, you miss the last job you were at. I've had that with every job, except for one construction company that I worked for. And I was there for, oh man, I don't even know, maybe 7 months. Lang's Excavating is what it was. And I wanted to be there to actually do construction work, but they kept on, for 7 months they stuck me in that shop. He's got a big shop where he works on all of his equipment. And I was there with the freaking mechanics every day. And that's the thing I didn't want to do. You know, I wanted to be the one to go out and actually do work, not sit in the shop and change tires. Change tires and take drive shafts out of trucks, power wash, clean equipment. Used a lot of freaking purple power. Never knew about purple power. That stuff, I mean, it works, but it doesn't work very well for what we were using it for. Cleaning vac trailers out, like big vacuum trailers, the hitch. What else did I do? What else did I do while I was there? I mowed. That was pretty fun. He had these. He had two. He was my boss was really rich. He had 2 Ventracs. Before that, I've never ran a Ventrac before. And, you know, I've always wanted to. And I finally got to run one. And the only thing I hate about them is you gotta hold it. Because it's got the throttle, you know, the hydrostatic over here. But whenever you drive it, you gotta hold it. You can't like push it up like a, you know, I don't know if you know, like a combine. Like a combine that hurts corn where you just push it up and let go. This one doesn't do that. This one, well, it's not a combine, but the Ventracs, you gotta hold it the whole time. Like say you're mowing for an hour, you're gonna be there holding that joystick forward for an hour, and it's not the easiest joystick to hold. It's got some stiffness to it, you know. Especially whenever you mow and forward the whole time and barely use reverse. But I like other than that, I really like the Ventracs. I mean, they were awesome, you know. They were cool as crap. And he had the duals on it, and he had the canopy or whatever at the top, which was pretty cool. He had 2 of those. Did a little bit of weeding. What else did I do at that job? I got to renovate a house because he owns a lot of houses that he has people rent out. Got to tear the insides of one of those out. That was pretty cool. I like that. Taking a sledgehammer through the walls and stuff, breaking out windows. I had a lot of fun doing that. That house, somebody left behind they left behind a black safe. And the guy I was working with on that house, we wanted to figure out how to get that safe open, or we wanted to get it open. And we tried everything, sledgehammer, pry bars, everything, but we had a skid steer with forks. But I tell you what, you gotta have a strong safe to not be able to open it with forks on a skid steer. I mean, like stabbing down and wedging it in there. That safe would not budge. We picked it up as high as we could, dropped it on the concrete about 1,000 times. That thing would not open. So we just threw it. We just threw it in the metal bin. Either that or I took it home for scrap. don't know, I can't remember. Let's see, anything else cool I did on that job? I did learn a lot of stuff while I was there, like mechanical wise. I learned how to put my own radiator on. Well, not my own, but I did it all by myself the very first time. What else did I do? I put stairs in somebody's backyard leading down to the river. That was pretty cool. Ow. The only thing I hated about that job, and I hope I never have to do again, is the stairs we put in. They had these 4x4s, and they were going, what, maybe 5 feet down in the ground to hold the stairs in. You know, like a support. And this is, I'm not kidding you, this is every bit of a 45 degrees. Maybe worse than that, 45-degree slope that we're putting these stairs on. And we had to take one of them 2-man augers, you know, the ones that you hold out like this, and it's got a gas engine, it's got an auger. And I was doing it by myself. The guy I was working with, he was older than fuck, but he was goofy as hell. He works for, he drives a bus for Fort Fry now. But he was so fucking old, he couldn't even hold on to some bitch. So there I am, 45-degree angle on a freaking hill, running this auger that's fucking. There was sometimes where I wanted to let go and just let it sling me around in circles, but I couldn't. I mean, and it was the middle of the summer, hottest day, I swear. It was so hot. So that's what I hated about that job, but everything else was okay. It was a really nice, rich neighborhood, too. And you know how good women look whenever they live in a nice, rich neighborhood. Well, I tell you what, you didn't want to miss them girls taking their jogs in the morning or afternoon. Or the moms or whoever. Yeah. I'm gonna have to shut you guys off. 22 minutes, damn.